Young Australians might be the first generation in a long time to be worse off than their parents, and that's according to the person in charge of suggesting solutions. Here's the story. Danielle Wood, who leads the Productivity Commission, said that young people are the first generation in a long time who believe they won't live better lives than their parents. Wood said that Australians born in the 1990s are the first generation to not earn more than those born a decade before, as they entered the job market during a period of slow economic growth in the 2010s. In her speech at the National Press Club on Monday, she said that young Australians have been failed by the choices of successive governments. Like, for example, house prices have grown much faster than incomes for a good chunk of the last 30 years. This 90s generation will bear more of the cost of addressing climate change, as well as what it costs to deal with the impacts of wilder weather. Other costs we'll get slumped with are related to the ageing population. As more and more people retire and require care, we're going to need more people to care for them and money to pay for it. Wood said Australia needs to adopt a growth mindset. This means making growth and its benefits a central focus of all policy decisions. The growth mindset across all decision making will hopefully lift wages and opportunities over time. Alongside encouraging growth, they've produced a bunch of reports with recommendations to the government to make the burden placed on younger generations a bit lighter, like reforms on taxes, AI, climate change and moving to renewable energy, as well as aged care. This week in Canberra, there's a meeting called the Productivity Roundtable to see if the country can start to tackle these issues. The government has been trying to excite the media, but also dampen expectations. By the end of it, we might see actual reform, or just more lip service.